Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 172 of Fallout 4. Last episode, I guess we can do our little overview. So, last episode we were down near, where's that thing to show up on that there? Taffington Boathouse, the blood bugs, all of that jazz. We went up here, there's a sentry, but we discovered how fast they do damage. It's pretty redonkulous. I sort of figured. I tested it for science. But mass fusion, no, it wasn't mass fusion, it was I think it was like the General Atomics. There's some kind of General Atomics factory or something right there. But anyway, we returned back to Outpost Zamoja, fell asleep, and, you know, survival. Yeah, infection and weakness. The infection I do want to get rid of, that's quite annoying. But what I want to talk about is there's been a little change between this episode and the last, and I did mention I get a quick save thing. And I like sleeping for saving, it's cool. I like the challenge, but I don't like it from a Let's Play standpoint where, you know, after 20 to 30 minutes, however many, it's time to wrap said episode up, and what if I have to go do something, or, you know, I mean, I can't always be near a bed and keep progress concurrent, and, yeah, it's just convenient to have quick save. I like it. I like quick saving from sleeping. Again, I like it. It's just for the Let's Play. So what I did is I got a mod that lets you quick save. It puts it in the aid category, which is kind of funny, but I mean, it does work. So you can click on it and it'll quick save, or what you can do is just like favorite it. And what I've come to like is if I put it on 6, and it makes sense because 6 is right under F5. F5 was where the old quick save system was. Well, it was the old default button for quick save. So now if I were to press 6, it'll auto save. And if I go to load, now notice you don't see all my old saves. They still exist, they're still on my machine, but for some reason when the mod's on and you're quick saving, it doesn't show like my old saves. I think there's a config you can change, but if I uninstall the mod, I'll see all of my old saves once more. But with this one, with the quick saving, I'm not sure if the M just means mod or what, but the save file is there. It does work, and I can just, like, on the go, I can press 6, and that's good to go. I was going to install the dialogue option mod, and every time I did it, I kept getting a really weird bug where when I would go to, I don't think it's ready yet, I actually didn't read through the comments because I'm terrible, I just want to test it, but it would always say lookup failed on my statuses, so I don't think it's either ready for the 1.5 update, or maybe there's something wrong, I don't know. I'll look into it, but when more mods start getting corrected for 1.5, and of course there's the whole mod system through the settings window, through the main settings window, I think mods are really about to get streamlined now, which is really cool. So we'll be able to do some of the settlement mods that we've been holding off on. But I just wanted to make it clear that I am using the save mod, and it's pretty cool. Now, the annoying thing is, again, we're going to take periodic damage. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. I think there is something I can craft. Hold on. Let me go to crafting. I do not believe we have a chem station anywhere here. Which one do I want? Which one's cooler? Which one's this one? Okay, this one looks more sciencey. Come on, look at there's like vials and, you know, all kinds of technical shit here. It's been years since I've been in chem class. I couldn't give you the actual name for half of this stuff. So I think under healing I may need to spec into this. Antibiotics, cure sickness. This is something we're gonna want. I think this is something that's going to be super useful in survival. So I have I have 2 points, mind you. Chemist is under intelligence, and of course it requires 1 more point of my int, which sucks because a higher int means less procs for Idiot Savant, but in the interest of not dying, I'm at least going to give it like a little test, you know, see if I like it. Let me make sure I get Chemist. Chemist, okay. And if I go here now, I go to healing. Antibiotics, cure sickness. It uses 2 acid, uses some glowing fungus, which I'm going to really need to keep an eye out for now. Purified water, no big deal. And some stim packs. There's the notification. Your infection spreads. That's it continuing to hurt me. I just take damage over time, essentially. So stim packs are ever so important now. Looting in general has always been important, but it's getting more and more important with survival. So antibiotics, there we go. Cures illness. You are thirsty from a lack of water. Let me see here. If I go to stat, I'm thirsty. I have suppressed immunity because I think I used that stupid Rad-X. But we don't have the annoying diseases anymore. We don't have weakness, and we don't have the other one. So, let me drink here. Now, I wonder if I'm getting in trouble because I'm drinking pumped out of the ground water. I wonder if that's where I'm also obtaining illness, because it's not purified water. I'm properly hydrated. And also, somebody did tell me, and if I go to resources, go to water, and this one apparently does give you purified water. I kind of assumed it, but It's just another way to get purified water without having to rely on an actual water source, like a lake, which is really cool. But it means I'm also going to need to use generators and such, which, again, no big deal. So, I mean, purified water, like random outposts, is pretty cool. I don't need a million of these in every little outpost, but like having 1 or 2 of these would be great. So maybe I stop by here and in my workshop I have purified water. I would like it to be protected. Right here would be kind of cool, to be honest with you. Like, let me move chem station. This is all just temporary until I really bother decorating this base. I don't know if we'll ever really commit to Zamonja or anything like that. It's a really small settlement. But why don't I slap down 2 of these little purifiers here? And they do require a hefty amount of electricity, which there's your trade-off. So if I go to generators, there's the medium one. Oh, hey, I think that's a new one. Generator fusion. I can't even see it because it requires 4 science. Look at the power it produces. That is really fucking cool. I'll be honest with you. That's one thing of power that would power an entire base no matter what. You just run conduits everywhere. That's pretty cool. So the annoying thing about this is it wouldn't be a 1-to-1. This requires 4. This does 3. I'd have to do like 1 of these and then. Yeah, 1 of these and 1 of these would work. A generator medium and a generator small. Now, they're kind of huge. I can get a lot of little generators in a very compact area. So I think what I'll do is I like to say daisy chain because it's a legit term. I swear. I will chain these up. Hey, you. Go right there. So, you know, like if I get placed in red, I can just put that there. I don't know how well that works with like the mod manager, which I did start. I gave it a try. Originally, I was not using the mod manager, which, you know, I was doing it manually because I only wanted like a certain mod and I didn't want to go ham and do 1,000. But I may start doing that now. I think that might be a better idea. Let's do. I can do a conduit on the wall. Okay. And then I can get increased settlement size mods because I'm tired of like the settlement size by default. You really can't build too much. I mean like the size at the top right, not like the amount of people you can have, just the amount of building that you're allowed to do. It's very limited, surprisingly. I'm sure that's from like a performance standpoint. So we would have to test the water, so to speak, and do everything within reason. And you can see here they added a lot of lights recently. They've been pumping out some content, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's do our connectors and switches. Let's do the power conduits. Can I? Yeah, buddy. That should work. And I should. Nice. There you go. Nope, don't want to do that. So this has a bunch more water now. I know it has a few people, it has very little food. The defense is lacking, so I think this place would come under attack a little more often than I'd like. But do I really want to start slapping down 1,000 turrets here? I can't make as many as I would like. Maybe laser turret, missile turret. Yeah, I mean, I just I don't want to build 1,000 of those. I mean, they're cool. I'll just have to remember. We'll come here to the rescue. So look at that. There's a quick save, and it's like if the game crashes, because I've experienced a lot of bugs, or maybe a storm's rolling in and I'm about to lose power, you know, and I don't want to lose my progress I recorded. I'd like to be able to quick save.
Hope you ain't one of them.
I understand the people liking not the ability because of the extra challenge, but I like the option. So that's cool. We'll roll with that. Can I drink out of these things, or no? I'm assuming I can't. Oh, I can pump. What does?
Looks like it's in working order.
Oh, it doesn't give me the option to like turn it off or on.
Looks like it's in working order.
All right, let's check what's going on with our status. It should just be suppressed immunity. We're good to go. We are good to go. So I still have to sleep, mind you. Like, if I want to, like, I think your character gets tired. There's reasons to still sleep. Sleeping doesn't just become useless. So that's cool. Now let me check my inventory. Sorry for all the blabbing. It's just I had to get the mod out of the way and do a couple things because they've been adding a lot of stuff in the background. A lot of new things here. Store any junk I may have. Pretty much. Now, do I have just like a bunch of food in here? Melon, yeah, purified water. I'm probably going to do like a bunch of little like filing cabinets full of food at every base because we're going to need it. But for now, let me store the actual like base food item in here. Hopefully you can't accidentally store your quick save thing. It's funny, it makes it an item. Hopefully you can't do that. Firelurk meat. So like I'm leaving it in the workshop so I can craft from it, but then I'll put the food item in like a filing cabinet or something. And it seems silly, but it works, right? So blood leaf, the buff out. You know what? I'm just gonna put away like all of it. I'll keep jet. Jet Psycho Jet and Jet, like, those are useful. Those are the most useful to me. Poison resist. I wonder if those have any drawbacks. The Med-X. Rad-X, see, Rad Away is what got... Okay, I didn't use Rad-X, I used Rad Away. So Rad-X prevents the radiation. Rad Away is what gave me the fatigue and suppresses immunity. I have no idea how long that lasts, or if I have to go to a doctor to cure that, or what. Extra meat, silt beans, all that crap, potato flowers. So we gotta get ourselves underweight pretty much every time we stop by. Fusion cores. I dislike the fact that ammo and fusion cores and stuff aren't carried between workshops. I wish they would, because you're going to lose track of your fusion cores, I think, over time. We put all of ours, like, in 10 pines. And these are 4 pounds. I'm sorry, they're 3 pounds a pop. They're not light. They're not light. So we're underweight again by a long shot. Let's check his inventory.
Hey.
I'll
Hey.
see what I can do.
Hey, Drake.
If I got it.
Drake. You do have stuff, which I'm glad I checked. So let's see here.
You're carrying it.
Yeah. And I'm miraculously not over encumbered right now. Weird. Store the actual junk. Now again, we'll sell like all this crap. Dog helmet, dog meat. I got armor for you, buddy. Heavy dog armor. We're so ready for dog meat. Oh, we're so ready for dog meat. All of this crap. Remember, it'll all break down. And of course, if we get a vendor here, we can sell that stuff. You really didn't have much on you. Okay, we're back down to like, yeah, 140. Yeah, I think we're good. So, save before I go, just in case something happens. That's what I like to do. We're doing this grid next. And there was like, let me get my my combat rifle out here. My Overseer's Guardian. Ooh, that's a rad barrel. Ooh, we're detected by what? Turrets? Probably by settlers. There was that little thing out here by the lake. That little shed. I think there's a Mirelurk near it. Oh, where exactly? We could get my bearings. Is it right there? I think I can barely see it. Yeah, it's right there. So, while we're at the top, let's like work our way down. One of those numbers. We usually do that. Oh, hello. I'm just using VATS to check for things here. And we got a Super Mutant and we got a Hound. Okay. Super Mutant to the face. If I can see you there. Nick, what are you doing? I could kill the Hound, but I prefer to kill the Super Mutant for grenades and such. Well, I killed a blood bug. Nice. Down he goes. Nice. I like that. See, now that's how it's supposed to go. So that was 2 sneak attacks because of the suppressor. They didn't know where I was at. Got them both. Right to the face of the Super Mutant. Feels good, man. Before I go down, let me start up the top here. If there's anything else, we'll have to get those corpses. I like my loot. What do we got? We're at the edge of the map. If we start pushing over, it's going to tell me, you can't go this way, and yeah. So like, we can't go that way at all. There's nothing we can do. Looks like we got a toolbox over here. Then what have we got in yonder? I'll take that, yeah. I need all the resources now, man. Now more than ever. It sucks. It sucks. Because now we'll have to occasionally craft antibiotics, which puts a drain on stim packs that I have not really been dipping into too much. Which is good, but, yeah. Everything has more use. Some stingwing meat, we'll cook that shit up. Oh, it wasn't a blood bug, it was stingwing. What am I doing? In my defense, I could hardly see it. Military grade duct tape, fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, another stingwing. Man, he was just killing everybody. Alright, so, this is where we were. Do I want to clear any of that? No, we'll check this building first. Let me check if there's anything down here. That doesn't see anything. And again, quick save just because I can fucking quick save now again. And it feels so much better. I prefer it. I still have all the challenges of survival, but for the sake of a Let's Play, I don't want to go back and do content, you know? It's not that I don't enjoy the game for doing it, but it's just, it's not entertaining to say, oh, he died. Okay, let's watch 30 minutes of him doing the same thing. I mean, just from that standpoint, that's where I'm coming from. Now, if I was playing by myself, no dirty jokes intended, I would absolutely just fucking sleep in a bed, you know? That's cool. I get it, but I don't want to bore people to death. Okay, nothing in there. We did go through here, but I didn't read the terminal. Oh, I didn't unlock this either. It's always the novice ones. It's always the novice ones. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's always the novice ones I have trouble with. Like the expert ones and the master ones, I turn right away and it works. Okay, so let's check the terminal. Is it just going to be linked to like spotlights or something silly? Massachusetts Department of Natural Resources Water Quality Monitoring System. That's a mouthful. Your quarterly inspection is, oh my god, that's a lot of weeks. 10,976 weeks overdue. Administrator. Water quality status. What do we got here? Current water quality status: radioactive contaminants, extreme; heavy metal contaminants, extreme; fecal contaminants, extreme; dissolved oxygen, moderate; other contaminants, extreme; overall status, hazardous. See alerts. Alert: contaminants in excess of sensor tolerance. That's bad. That's really bad. Critical levels of multiple contaminants have been detected. Contact with this water may be hazardous to human health. Never would have guessed. Water quality incident reports. Police direct report 6177. What do we got in here? Quarterly water quality assessment. Containment levels 3 times prior readings. Illegal dumping remains most likely cause. Recommend closing the lake to public and beginning a formal inquiry into the waste management practices of nearby heavy industry, General Atomics, Saugus, I'm guessing Saugus Ironworks, and Corvega. Well, we know about the Corvega thing. 62577. Repeated water quality assessment per department request. Containment levels have continued to increase. Recommended closing the lake, beginning formal inquiry, canceling the mayor's fishing tournament. You know, it's bad when you cancel the mayor's fishing tournament. 7477. Fishing tournament canceled. I don't know. I'm just making up words here. Fishing tournament resulted in 27 reports of serious illness following contact with the water. 1 boat sank. Wow. Its 2 surviving crew members were treated for critical radiation burns. No fish caught. Lake Quannapoet, I'm probably butchering it, closed to public until further notice. Okay. Well, we know the water is not cool. We don't want to go in that water, but we has a hazmat suit. We'll probably do it anyway to at least check. Hey, blood bug. At least I think you're a blood bug. Bats isn't gonna detect you. Oh, you might even be a legendary, or you can be like the festering one. He's a dark. There's a couple different colored blood bugs. He's the one I think is like a higher level and/or has some kind of statistical difference. I thought there was one back there too. Okay. Well, as soon as he lands and I have a good line of sight on him, I'll do that. We did get him, but there is a blood bug that's just going right. Wow, it's just going right over the water. I didn't know they would do that. Well, let's back up. I want to kill him over land so I can loot him. Because remember, everything I can eat is good. Everything I can kill to eat, the better. No, don't sink. Please tell me you float. Get the fuck out of the way! Oh no, I can't reach him. No! Okay, remember, we can cancel the animation. We know this. Alright, well, I'm not getting rads because Nick's a douche and stood in my way. I would totally have gotten that blood bug in time, but fuck Nick. Wow, this water is so radiated that I'm getting 2 rads. I can't even fucking interact with that. It's so wonky. So, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to jump in there with a hazmat suit. Tell you what, for science, let's do this. Aid, and let's go to Rad X, which I'm parched. So that messes with your water, or your thirst. Interesting. Rad X on top of a hazmat suit. Let's see what happens. Now, is there anything in here I can see? Oh my god. Oh my god, you see all those barrels? Remember, I can't breathe underwater. I don't have Aqua Boy. So I have to, like, come up frequently. Oh my god, look at this shit. I mean, we'll probably just load the save, but this is in the interest of seeing what's actually down here. What the fuck? Like they said, yeah, all of this is rad barrels. Rad barrel, rad barrel. Rad barrel. Rad barrel. Okay, well, let's go get some oxygen real quick. Not sure how he's breathing with the hazmat suit on, but for science, right? What the hell? Those are just regular. Okay, those are all radiation. Wow. Oh, I'm not seeing anything of like note down here. Not seeing any crates or anything to interact with. Oh, as soon as I say that, I find something, but that didn't really have much in it, did it? Let me double check. I didn't have a chance to loot it. I might just load. I'll take it. I mean, I don't have that many rads. It's not that big of a deal. I might just accept it. I think I'll just accept it. That's no biggie. Okay, so obviously we want to... Actually, hold on. Is there more barrels here? Okay, you know, I'm going to keep the hazmat suit on for a wee bit. Yeah, I'll just nut up and take the rads. I could obviously do that way more efficiently and just run down there and get what I wanted, but I didn't see anything in particular while I was down there, but yeah, that's interesting. There's definitely a fuck ton of rad barrels. Alright then. Okie doke. Well, let me go over here and see if I can get radiated somehow, and top of the map still goes up that way a wee bit. I don't know if I want to go check that out. of flowers. Remember, I don't have my armor on now, and this is survival, so if I get shot, it's going to really fucking hurt. It already hurts when I'm wearing, when I'm decked out in my armor, it hurts. It's really going to hurt nowadays. There's glowing fungus, and you bet your sweet ass I want glowing fungus nowadays. Fishing tournament ad, we already read that. I'll take you. All of this stuff. And everything now is just particularly useful. Now the beer bottles and such, I believe we can use them to get purified water. Oh, how did that work? How did that work? I don't know if you just interact with something that gives you purified water and you have a bottle in your inventory or what, but I should be able to get like loads of purified water nowadays. It looks like we're okay with the radiation, so I'm going to throw on my clothes that expand my weight carrying capabilities by a wee bit. May have to give Nick some items, but let me mosey on over here just to see what we've got, if we have any enemies or if we have anything else to loot. But yeah, that's interesting. I don't want to go out of the grid, obviously, but there is some grid to explore here. There's a fence up there. I'm pretty sure that's just kind of marking the, hey, don't go this way. This is the edge of the map. You can't continue on. If you do, you're just going to hit the silly invisible wall. Yeah. Okay, I figured I'd check. Plus, I get a really great vantage point from up here. Holy shit. Like, what do we got over here? I don't see anything moving in particular. Doesn't mean they're not loaded, because sometimes things don't load, which is funny. But I don't really see any enemies. And we are at the edge of the grid. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back down, and we already cleared that little dock. We'll go get our glowing fungus. We'll start pushing that way. And that does include, obviously it's still in this grid, that does include that General Atomics factory. So that should be funsies. What we got over here, huh? Hey, buddy. Oh, I thought that was a tarp for a second. That was just a blowtorch. Nick, come here.
Hey, see if he had anything worth taking.
Hey, get over here. Strip the man.
Grab anything useful.
Can do.
No, well, he responds to strip the man. All right then, Nick. I always knew you were interesting. Hey, you know what?
Hey,
Do something for
grab that.
Good.
Let me bring it to him. See if he takes it. He just like steals the kickball. It's like, fuck you, that's my kickball. Okay, you can has the kickball. Glowing fungus. Yep, this is going to be important now. Very important. That's 3 of them. That's an antibiotic right there. I don't remember how useful blood leaf is. I don't remember like what that's particularly used in. But now there's more emphasis on looting every little flower, every little like hub flower, every little ingredient, everything. You're thirsty? Yeah, okay, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. I know I'm thirsty, but you don't have to drink right away. All it does is gives you a little bit of a penalty from AP. And I think you can wait a pretty long time before you really need to worry about it. For now, I'm going to wait. Mirelurk, I'm going to shoot you in the face. That was easy peasy. Right in the face, sneak attack bonus, insta-death. Glowing fungus, and again, that's out of the grid. We'll be getting that here in a bit. I'm going around the lake, and then we're going to go into General Atomics. Is there another? Yeah, there's another one. Okay, obviously I want to shoot him in the face where he's... Do I have crits? I do. He'll get him, Nick. Yep, he's distracting, so I don't want to shoot him in the shell. I don't want to waste ammo. Right now we're being particular with our ammo. What is making that noise? Some interesting music playing for a Mirelurk fight. He kind of just booked it. See how it says, okay, there it is. See how it says fill bottle? Because I have the beer in my inventory, we can exchange the beer for water, which, I mean, beer's amazing and all, but in a survival situation, you probably want water. Okay, it's not about what you want. It's about what you need. So, having some purified water, I wouldn't drink out of this fucking lake, no way. But you get the point. That Mirelurk just kind of abandoned ship. Okay, he's coming back. Did you get over here? It's like he's trying to bait me. I feel like I'm playing RuneScape and he's at the edge of the wilderness and he's just like fucking with me. He's like, come on, come on. I feel like I'm 12 again. Okay, like 8. I'm old. But no, I never fell for that stupid stuff, but I do remember people doing it. It was hilarious. You will not lure me, sir. Thumbs up to anybody who actually gets these references. We can be friends now. Whoa, hello. You actually can't see them in the ground. At least I don't think you can. It was like a legit way of surprising me. Obviously, we can just use elevation to our advantage here. And I'm trying to use the 10mm a bit here to save the 308 where possible. I mean, like, yeah, VATS does not really, because I'm not spec'd into it, work very well. When I can just shoot you in the face myself, like, when I can accurately shoot, I may as well do it. Unless I need to build up crits. But guys, it's time to wrap the episode up here. Sorry there's a lot of talking, a lot of information about updates and whatnot, but there it is, episode 172. I think maybe like a purified water station in almost every set. Just one, maybe two. That way every time I go there, I have purified water I can take for the trip. And I can obviously drink while I'm there. That's pretty cool. I'll mess around with pulling beer bottles out of like workshops and such, going up to places where I can get purified water, and just getting buckets of it. Quite literally buckets of purified water. Then I can carry that with me for the trip, or I can sell it, or I can use it in crafting. There's a million and one things we can do with it, and I think it's pretty damn cool. But guys, wrapping up here, episode 172. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.